Hello everybody and welcome back into Utica Memorial Auditorium from Utica, New York. It's the Utica Comets and the Toronto Marlies in their first of two meetings this season. Utica going in their alternate uniforms tonight. They are 6-2-1 on the season. The Toronto Marlies coming into this game 6-1 on the season. As here's Foot to Jukovic. The face-off one back and controlled by Rafai. Shot sending it in for Toronto. Looking for an early chance here. Backhander. Steve's just missing on that. He did not score in the last game after scoring in all the previous games. For the first time this year, he hasn't scored a goal in the game. Niemela to Abrazizi. That one bounced off his stick and got past. Schmelzer moves in. He shoots. Stopped by Dennis Hill to be a good save early. Rebound bouncing in the slot. Gambardella. That doesn't go. Another chance just sent wide. In behind out front. Here's an opportunity. Russo moves in. Jukovic tip. That goes wide. Rafai for Toronto. Cleared but not out. Russo kept it in. He'll send it down low to Foot. Foot to the net. There's the chance. Stopped by Hildeby and he holds on for Toronto. No scoring. Already 6 minutes played here in the first. It's the Marlies and the Comets. First of two meetings this year. Here's the drop. One back by the Comets. Jukovic to Russo. Moves in and shoots. Kicked out by the right leg. Sent ahead to Clifford. The Marlies sent it in. They've been perfect on this road stretch as they look to continue that and stay perfect on the road here tonight. Perrot's taken down there. Here's Clifford sending it in. It goes wide. Voigt shooting. That chance and a bit of trouble there for Poulter. Now Blandisi point blank shut down. And Poulter covers up. As we're scoreless here in the first. Two good chances for the Marlies back to back right there. Here's the face-off, left side of the goal. One back by the Comets, Russo. He'll carry it along. Here comes Utica. Right side into the Toronto zone. Shoots. Stopped by Hildeby. Fought it off with his chest. Comets have it again. It's Bowers to Russo. That's tipped, but didn't make its way through. Master Simone trying to keep it out. Perrott right on. Stopped by Hildeby. Here's Chris Kilo. Russo again. That's blocked in front of Hildeby. Falling down, gets back up. Comets with great pressure in this first period. Here's Perrott in front. What a stop by Hildeby. And a face-off in the Toronto zone as they're under pressure here. Dennis Hildeby in the split as this one comes right back out to the point. He makes his best stop of the night and keeps us tied. Face-off one, Jukovic in shooting. Stopped by the mask of Hildeby. And it's cleared off the boards and out. It's been all Utica in this first period. Here's Clark to Stillman. In they come again. Hellickson couldn't stop him. The shot just missed wide. Here's Durandro to Russo. Jukovic stopped again. Hildeby loose in front. Stillman will try. That was blocked and into the corner it goes. All Utica right now. Stillman shooting. Blocked in front. There's Petronero to try to get it out. Solo tried, having a hard time, and that stays in. Hellickson trying to get it back. Here's Clark, he missed the net. Off the boards, another opportunity to get it out, and now they do. Jukovic, 2.5 to go here in the first. Scoreless from Utica. In come the Comets, attacking again. Moving in. There's the chance. Blocked as it heads into the right corner of the zone. Gambardella to Stillman. Another block there. Solo, he'll get it out and down the ice. Icing warning, and it will go for icing with 45 seconds remaining in this opening period. No score. Face-off here will take place to the right side of the Toronto net. And the Comets win it back. Hadaka to Missio, moves in and shoots. Blocker stop, Hildeby. Gambardella to Hakata. That's stopped. And the rebound doesn't go. It's in behind him. And in. With 1.5 seconds to go in the period, it does just cross the line. It's been all Utica this period. They get rewarded with a buzzer beater. And they have a 1-0 lead on the Toronto Marlies with 1.5 seconds to go here in the first. Here's the face-off. One back by Gambardella to Haka, and that will end period one. It's 1-0 Comets through 20 minutes here tonight from Utica. Shots are goal in the hockey game, 12-3 for the Comets. They lead 1-0 after one. The hits 3 aside. Face off 6-0 Comets. No power plays, 1-0 Utica after one. Welcome into period 2 here tonight. Utica Memorial Auditorium. Comets win the draw to start the period. Jukovic right back to work goes Utica. Here's Nolan Foote to the net. Here's Gamardella, the save made by Hildeby. Bouncer came out front but not out. Gamardella's blocked. Here's Jukovic looking for a lane. He got it. Backhander stopped by Hildeby. Rebound. He stopped that too. Hildeby, it was loose. Shaw trying to get it out. Gamardella in front. That's knocked out by the right toe. Comets pressing still. Foote to the net. He stopped again by Hildeby. There's Niemela just chipping it out to center. Line changes for both teams here, but Jukovic back in with Schmelzer. He'll shoot. Knocked out by Hildeby. Down and out he was. Comets pressing. Schmelzer. Here's Gamardella to the net. Stopped again. It was loose. Marlies can't get it out. Steve's having a hard time. Here's an opportunity. Penalty coming. It's going to Toronto. Nick Abruzzese for slashing. It has been all Utica tonight. The Toronto Marlies have been back on their heels since puck drop. Face-off one. Here's Missio. Looking to the net. Centers. Bowers down low. Back to Hadaka. Off to Perrant. Stopped by Hildeby. Not out though. Here's Chris Killo backhanding it wide. In behind the net. The Comets look to center out front. Here they are behind. Haka in front. Centers. One-timer poked out by Hildeby. Marlies are there, and Kokkonen couldn't get it out. Bowers to Perrant. Missio shoots. Save Dennis Hildeby. Cleared, not out. Missio tries. That doesn't get out. Missio again in front. Stopped by Hildeby. Hadaka looking to the goal. Got it. Stopped by Hildeby. Landisi off the boards and out to center. 20 seconds left on the power play. Chris Kilo to Bowers. Comets with control here. They bring it back in. Chris Kilo to the net. Sticked away. Got it back. Perrant stopped. And it bounced just free. Here's Chris Kilo. He's blocked. Got it back. Stopped by Hildeby. Power play done. Toronto under siege. Landisi looking for a change. He got it ahead for Slavin. And the Marlies turn it over at center. Perrant back in come the Comets. Here's Perrant in shooting. Save Hildeby. And he holds on to that. And the fans cheer here as they have been all over the Toronto Marlies. This has been the ugliest game of the season since the monster game against Toronto in Game 2 of the year. Here's Missio tipped, stopped by Hildeby. Here's Gamardella to the net, stopped by Hildeby. And the Marlies in a shooting gallery right now as Shaw knocked his man off the puck. Lucky he didn't get interference for that as it comes out. Now they will. Here's Missio. Up ahead to Haka. Hadaka. Touch up here. And the Comets will go back to the power play. They are 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the draw right side. Utica had 4 shots on their last power play. That was blocked. Gamardella letting it go. And Hildeby had the answer for that. Off the boards and back down the ice it goes. Steves will chase after it here shorthanded. Russo with the puck. And here's Schmelzer bringing it in. Schmelzer 2-on-1. Foote stopped by Hildeby. Got the right leg on it. Miller will clear. 6.5 to go in this second period. Here's Russo. To Schmelzer. Schmelzer looking ahead. He has Foote breaking in on goal. Taken back by the Marlies. Now Gamardella stopped by Hildeby. Back in front he looks for a pass found. That was tipped in front. Miller tried to get it out. Steves will try. Villanova is there, not out. Russo in front. Gamardella. That was stopped, and there's Torberg. He couldn't get it out. Having a hard time. Now he does. And that's off the boards and back down. The Marlies on it here. Out of the box is Abruzzese finally to the attack. That's set back down. No one there. Played out by Hildeby. Niemela gave it away. Foot's in. And he's stopped by Hildeby, and it just slides off the post. Landisi. Voigt tried to get it. Bowers with it. Marlies back to it. It's Kyle Clifford. Under 3 to go. Here's Voigt. Stop the rebound. That goes in behind. The Marlies, their first chance tonight. That looked worthy as Niemela sends it in. Picked up by Russo in his own zone. Here come the Comets. Chris Kilo with Perrant. A minute to go in the period. Couldn't get the shot away. Voigt had it. Blandisi tries to clear. The pass for Rafai. And the Marlies send it into the Utica zone. 7 seconds to go in the period. Here's Jukovic. And the Marlies taking a man down, and that will be called with 0.5 seconds to go here in the second. Kyle Clifford for the hook. Face off here to the left side of the Marley nets. One last chance in this period for the Comets. But time expires. 1-0 Utica after 2, and you will not believe the shots on goal. After 2 periods of play, Utica outshooting Toronto 32-4. The hits are 7 aside. The face-off's 11-0 Comets. They are 0 for 2 on the power play. They'll start on the power play in the third. 1-0 they lead after 2. Welcome into period 3 here tonight from Utica. The Comets with the 1-0 lead through 40 minutes. It has been all them tonight. 32-4, the shots on goal. Here's Russo. Just started the third. Power play to work. Schmelzer stopped by Hildeby. Loose puck, it was Petronero trying to get it out. Blandisi tries. Into the corner it goes. It's kept in. Here's a chance down low. Foot stopped by Hildeby. Against the post, it was free. Pressing again is Foot in front. Good save. Rebound. It doesn't go. It's underneath Hildeby. Still free. Gamardella stopped. The rebound. Poked free, but there's Blandisi to Petronero. And the Marlies get it out and down the ice. Sent in, that's just wide of Poulter. He played it down to Russo. Up for Foot. Here come the Comets. Foot getting by. It's a 2-on-1. Foot to the net. He's stopped by Hildeby. Marlies with it now. 13 seconds left on this power play. They'll just send it into the Utica zone. Around it goes. It missed Petronero. Here's an opportunity with Foot. Getting by one. Now breaking in. Niemela back to the Fenn. There's the shot. Hildeby the stop. Clifford. Turning it over, Slavin to Clifford. Marlies chip it in. They haven't had a chance this period. Here's Abrazizi looking out front. Back to the point for Phi. Drops for Niemela. Walker's stop made there by Poulter. Only the 5th shot he's faced tonight. Jukovic off to Russo. Russo carrying it out to center. Now bringing it over the Toronto line with a chance in on goal. He's stopped by Hildeby. Got his own rebound. That was stopped too. Abrazizi. Marlies the other way. Nick Abrazizi breaks in, he shoots, fanned on it, and it goes into the corner. 41 shots now for the Comets. Here's Schmelzer. In the corner with it, looking up ice. He has control, and he'll bring it up the left side and in. Schmelzer, in on goal, stopped by Hildeby. That's 42 shots on goal now for Utica. Clifford the other way. In come the Marlies. Off to Abrazizi, a quick shot, that just missed the net. Clifford back to the point for Niemela. Winded fires, that goes wide. Marlies can't hit the net. Niemela back to get it, just held the line. Abrazizi got it back, now gets it back and shoots. Save made. Down low, it was free. Poulter playing it to Russo. 8.5 to go. It is 1-0 Utica. Perrant in his own end here. Here's Perrant with it. Looking ahead, Solo chasing him down for the puck. Zach Solo, that rolled off to the side of the goal. Russo finds it. 6.5 to play. Here's Jukovic. In come the Comets. Jukovic down the right side. He's stopped by Hildeby. It got through him, but he'll lay back on that for a face-off. 5:47 to go. 1-0 Comets. The draw will come here to the right side of the Marley net. Shots a goal 43-8. Here's Missio. Gave that away to Tommy Miller. Miller ahead. Down the right side with speed. He'll break in. Breakaway. He's stopped by Poulter on the backhand. Hadaka has it here for the Comets. Best chance of the night for the Marlies. They don't convert. In comes Chris Kilo. In on goal. Centers to Perrant. He's stopped by Hildeby. There's Zach Solo. Hadaka kept it in. Here's Bowers. Stopped again by Hildeby. Down to 2.5 to play. Toronto running out of time. Solo sends it in. Around the boards it goes. Picked up by Missio. He finds Hadaka. To Foot. At center with the puck. Last minute of play here in the third period. Schmelzer. Pass in front. Gamardella. Great save. And out of the net came Hildeby, who's interfered. There was no call. Clifford the other way. Time's running. Here's Blandisi shooting. That goes wide. 19 seconds left. Marlies hold it. Backhander to the chest of Poulter. He holds. 15 seconds to go. 1-0 Utica. They have dominated from start to finish, and they only have one to show for. Marlies win the draw. Here's Villeneuve letting it go, and they score! No way! In the net it goes. The stop was made by Poulter, and off to the left side was Slavin. A face-off win leads to a tie game with just 12 seconds remaining. And the Utica fans can't believe it. 45 shots to 13, and it is 1-1. Face-off won. The Marlies send it in. Around the boards it goes. It's picked up by Slavin. Looking in front. There's a chance it's blocked. Schmelzer carries it out, and we will go to overtime tonight here in Utica. Marlies fight their way to a point in a game that it didn't look like they were going to score at all. Shots on goal 46-13 Utica. It is 1-1 after 3. Hits 10 apiece. The faceoffs 13-2 Comets. Power plays 0 for 3. Toronto hasn't had one. We go to overtime. Welcome into overtime. Extra time needed here tonight between the Comets and the Marlies. And the faceoff won back by Toronto. Niemela sends it in. That was just after the line. Now Blandisi moves in. Backhander stopped by Poulter. First chance of overtime goes to the Marlies. Here comes Russo to Jukovic to win the game. Down the right side. Breakaway. Stopped by Hildeby. Played around to Blandisi, 2-on-1. Here come the Marlies. Blandisi off to Niemela. He's in. He scores. Topi Niemela in overtime. Hildeby made the save. The Marlies went the other way, and they win this game. 2 goals on 14 shots against Utica's 1 on 47. An unreal win. You are not going to see a game like this in a very long time. The Marlies come away with the extra point. Blandisi to Niemela. Perfect finish on the backhand in alone. And the Marlies get the extra point. They stay undefeated on the road. They will make their way to Texas to finish the road trip.